Paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Philly. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schweim, producer, co-host Nick Earnshaw, my intern, Erin Ewing. We're all here on a Saturday morning. The sun's out. It's not snowing. Good morning, Nick Earnshaw.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so over the snow. It's baseball season. It's time for a real sport.
There was a report that we were supposed to get more snow.
I know.
On Monday, that's changed. So thank God. I was like I was talking to friends in Florida and my sister down in Alabama and my nephew and his family in near Atlanta, and they're all in the 70s laughing at us.
Yeah, I need this weather to change over. I need spring to sprung. Like, let's go. All right.
My 10-year-old Elijah Gray, she goes, Dad, I want to go to Florida.
We got to go down there with Mr. Negadelphia.
Yeah, we should all crash at his pad.
Yeah.
You caffeinated and activated?
Caffeinated, activated, ready to go this morning.
You know, you're the hardest working man in radio.
I appreciate that. We're here.
And good morning to you, Erin. My intern, Erin Ewing's with us today.
Good morning.
I know you're caffeinated.
I am very caffeinated and activated.
What size coffee do you get on the way down?
Oh, I think 16 ounce. But you know, when it's a bad day, you got to go bigger.
You got to go bigger. So I get a 20-ouncer.
Wow.
But I mean that's what I've been drinking lately. But you know what? I can't wait.
Kilowatt
Coffee joins the squad. We'll be getting our We'll be getting our activation going from Kilowatt Coffee pretty soon.
Johnny Griner.
Right.
Will never live down putting you on the coffee.
You know why I started drinking coffee, Aaron? Because Griner told me, I said, because he looks great. I said, how'd you lose all that weight? He goes, I drink coffee and do about 25, 50 sit-ups a day. And I said, come on. He basically inspired me to start drinking coffee.
Did it inspire you with the 50 sit-ups?
No, I didn't do that. Nicky Earnshaw. We got what? Today's the last day of February.
Thank goodness. Let's move along here. Let's get it going. Let's get nice weather.
All right, Nicky, you're an intelligent cat.
I'd like to think so.
Do you know
Some people don't think so.
Do you know why we have leap year?
By
the way, this is not a leap year, right?
This is not a leap year.
Right, 29 makes it the leap year.
2028
right?
will be a leap year.
Okay. Do you know why we have leap year? Why do we have leap year every 4 years?
Isn't it something with the moon?
Very good.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. What? But you know specifically?
I can't off the top of my head.
All right, so there's 365 days in a year.
Yes.
But by the lunar clock or whatever, it's really 365 and a quarter.
Right.
So what are 4 quarters? Is $1, right?
Yep.
So every fourth year you got to add an extra day to make the clock right.
Yeah, I got a buddy who was born on the leap day.
Did you know that, Eric?
Look at you dropping some knowledge,
Man.
Swime. I got a buddy who's born on leap day.
So
he's like 5 years old.
Dog years.
Yeah, he goes by dog years.
All right, big stuff on Thursday night. The Flyers and Sixers both get a W.
Yeah.
Except for the Sixers W was a little bit more meaningful for me for the simple reason that Tyrese Maxey he passes Allen Iverson in 3-point shots.
He did. And listen, it's a great feat. However, the Sixers all-time three-point leaders.
I love when you say however. When somebody says however, like, with all due respect.
I think Maxey's going to have a nice stronghold on that record for a long time as his career
Well,
goes
it took
on.
Allen Iverson 772 or 22 games.
The fact AI was the leader is the little red flag.
It's only
right
taken
there.
out Maxey 375 games.
Also, Allen Iverson wasn't very much a three-point shooter. I mean, he was a mid-range guy, could get to the cup, etc. And it was a different game back then. Three-point shots weren't as prevalent as they are today. It's everything's a three-point shot.
Exactly.
I mean, even Joel Embiid's on the list. But hey, it's still a feat. How fast he did it, it's amazing. But to have Maxey up there that quick, it shows the type of player he is.
So we're going to get into our Sixers conversation a little bit later on. How about the Flyers?
Fly guys.
Nick, we're going to make this our text board question today.
Here we go.
Are the Flyers going to be sellers or buyers at the trading deadline?
They're going to sell.
They got to sell. Like, Nick, you're a proponent of tanking.
I am. I always have been.
I know Mike Gill is a proponent of tanking.
When it's
so
done
you
correctly.
can't tank at the last minute. The Flyers are 8 games out of a wild card spot right now. They should start their tanking process.
8 points. 8 points.
What did I just say?
You said 8 games. Just
I mean, 8 points out of a playoff wild card spot. So if I were, but here's the thing, Aaron, and I know Rick personally, right? Guys, he's a competitor. You would never be able to say to him, tank. He would never go for it. But that being said, this team has nothing. Michcov had 2 goals the other night. He maybe started to turn a corner, but this team doesn't have any bona fide stars, and Nicky was complaining about the goaltending. By the way, Vladar's played really well.
Yes, but he was hurt, and this is the most games he's played in an entire season. And Ersson played a good game the other night. I'll give him credit. But
609-403-0973. Aaron, what say you? Are the Flyers, should they be sellers or buyers at the trade deadline? Remember, they're 8 points out of a playoff spot right now. Look, the brass, Briere and Jones have all prepared Flyers. You're a big Flyers fan, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
All right. They've all prepared us not to have expectations. They lowered our expectations of this team. But when the Flyers got off to a great start, they brought Rick Tocchet back in, who's a Flyer through and through, right? They had everybody. We were all pumped up. And then all of a sudden, the 4th youngest team in the NHL, it's like went over a cliff. They looked like they just ran out of gas, or other teams started stepping it up.
I certainly think that they have to sell some pieces. Maybe Restalainen, his time's up. But I think what's interesting is, Travis Konechny, who's such a crucial part of this team, there's been some frustration with him, in the fact that the Flyers are always selling people year after year and they're never, retaining people from their roster. And I think for some of those core guys, it gets a little exhausting to a point to always be sellers in the offseason.
Well, if we don't make
deadline.
the playoffs this year, it'll be 6 years since the Flyers made the playoffs, and 2010 since they've been in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh, you're looking at
What
me?
are you guys dead silent?
I thought Aaron was gone.
I know,
I'm speechless.
she's speechless. But guess what? Travis Konechny's having a great year. In 57 games, he's got 55 points, and he leads the team in goals with 22, Nick.
It's awesome. They're stuck in purgatory, Schwab. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see him come off the bench the other day when he turned the puck over?
Yeah.
I like that fire. But
They were playing fast. It's 2 games out of the break. Michcov had a nice night the other night. Had 2 goals, get the game winner. He sounded a little mature. Sounded like the break did him some good. Cool, awesome.
Right.
Yeah, I never expected them to even make the playoffs this year. Okay,
right.
So I have been tempered with expectations. I'm listening to Briere and Keith Jones. They're rebuilding the squad. Has the rebuild gone fantastic? I don't think so. But I think it's going to take time, Schweim, and I know Flyers fans hate hearing that because this is the thing we hear all the time. Is it's just going to take a couple years? It's going to take a couple years.
We're 2 years away from being 2 years away from being 2 years of being away.
So that's just where they're at the moment. If they make the playoffs, what are they going to get bounced in the first round?
All right. And then, of course, our own Paul Lundholm. He's down in Clearwater. He's going to give us a spring training report at 10:30. He's been there for a couple weeks, and apparently he's up early in the morning. He's at the practice facility. He's checking everything out, and we'll have a complete Phillies rundown for you. They're at spring training, and of course, once again, I want to remind people we do have Tommy Green back for On the Mound segment brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. We're going to have Tommy Green for the whole year to preview Sunday's games and analyze the Phillies week throughout the baseball season.
I can't wait to hear his voice tell you never get too high and never get too low, Schweim, all right?
Listen, I've been hearing that my whole life, and that's great, but we're fans. We're allowed to get emotional. Nick, look how emotional you are when it comes to the Sixers.
I know. I'm very emotional when it comes to the Sixers. You know what else I'm emotional about? And I let Aaron know this little nugget beforehand. You know what today is?
What?
7 years to the day Bryce Harper became a Philadelphia
Is that
Philly.
right? Didn't even know that. So we'll get into our Phillies talk. At the bottom of the hour, like I said, we'll have our spring training report with Paul Lundholm. And then at the bottom of the second hour, get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Now, Nick, I'm going to send you a picture.
Oh.
All right, and you can put it on we're broadcasting live on our YouTube channel,
Facebook,
X.
Yes.
Right? We're on these platforms. You got to check us out at Locker Room 973 for X platform or the Locker with BillySchweim.com. You can check us out there. I called the Haddon Township game last night, and somebody snapped a picture of me. You saw it on Facebook.
I saw it.
But I'm going to send it to you so you have it.
Yeah, just what I want
lost
my
to
phone.
New
I'm
Egypt
going to make it
last
my
night.
lock screen. Just airdrop it to me, would you?
They lost to New Egypt last night. It was a close game, and it was a lot of fun. But wanted to see Haddon Township continue their run in Group 1. That was not to be.
Yeah.
They, I used to watch ABC's Wide World of Sports. Do you remember when the beginning, the opening to that? Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sports.
See, now I got to come back.
The human drama of athletic competition, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. You're listening to ABC's Wide World of Sports.
That's so awesome.
John McKay or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, we got you guys ready? Let's get a 3-point stand.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go,
I
Schwan.
forgot AJ Brown. We're going to talk about him too. We got to
Do we
talk.
know? I'm so sick of it.
We have to do it a little bit, don't we?
I guess, but gosh, I can't stand it. Is he going to be traded? Oh, is he not going to be traded? I mean, give me a break. Just keep the guy on the team. He's under contract. He makes you better. Whatever.
I agree with you, Nick, but that's very rare, and so we'll talk about that. We got 2 hours to talk about it. Let's get her going. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shore to Center City, and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial, residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, the intern, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN. Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Dad, I still can't believe how nice our new bathroom looks.
That's right, AG. We were so embarrassed by the sight of our old rundown bathroom, we thought a new bathroom was impossible until Connor Slocum from Install America approached us.
Now with the new bathroom, it feels like a new home.
They also install windows, doors, siding, and more. The crew is professional, fast, and did it right the first time. Family owned for over 70 years. Call Install America for a free estimate and financing options at 1-866-670-5213.
Thanks, Install America!
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! Whoa, these VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Hey, New Jersey, ready for real savings? Switch to Allstate today. Because drivers who switched saved an average of $713 on their auto insurance. So, what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for an auto insurance quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. Based on the national average annual savings for new customers surveyed in 2024, savings vary, subject to terms and availability.
Well, good morning, kiddo. I love that you're home from college. I've missed you.
Still taking your Nature-Made vitamins?
Every day. A multivitamin and a probiotic. You better be taking yours.
Still looking out for me, Mom.
I'll never stop.
Made to care for you every day. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Find us in the vitamin aisle, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Have you checked out the most loved Indian restaurant in South Jersey? The Nizam's Indian Restaurant on Route 40 in Egg Harbor Township is amazing and ready to serve you delicious Indian dishes. NJ.com ranked them the #2 best restaurant in all of New Jersey. At Nizam's, they believe that dining is more than just great food. It's the whole experience. The Nizam's open 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 9:30. Join them for a special lunch buffet on Sundays from 11:30 to 3. Visit thenizams.com for more information.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
So does anything get you pumped up for sports like that? Come on, man. You young cats, it doesn't mean anything to you.
I loved it.
My generation, I got chills in my back.
What are you? All right, Boomer, relax.
Come on, man. Let's get her going, kid.
What are you telling me over here? I love it.
That gets me pumped up.
I love that type of stuff, man. I'm a 50-year-old and a 25-year-old. I'm a 50-year-old in a 25-year-old's body sometimes.
All right, so last night, I called the game at Haddon Township against New Egypt.
You're the PA announcer. You didn't call
the PA now. Well,
yeah.
What
a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah, I don't do play-by-play. You know
get it right there,
You know why I don't do play-by-play, Nick? Because I can't pronunciate. I can't get anybody's name right. Matter of fact, the referee to last night's game, he had done a couple games previous to last night's game. His name was Jordan Ablon, and I messed that up. He even said to me, like, when I was
their whole job's to get names right. It's your whole job.
I will never do play-by-play, ever.
Have you done it, though?
Yeah, Mike Gill's had me do a couple Little League games, I think.
Okay. Well,
like now batting, and I'm like, but it's embarrassing.
Me and you kind of did it for the Beach Football League last year.
That's right.
We kind of did.
You were more the play-by-play
Yeah, you were
guy.
more the color guy.
All right, there was a little controversy this week, and I don't get it. Now, Aaron's kind of threw a little caution to the wind to me. I don't see what the problem is with the gold medal team having the administration participate in the celebration, because I played men's hockey league. I played for the U.S. air travel team. Hockey players are a different breed, okay? People that play hockey love hockey. It's a great game to play, not necessarily the greatest game to watch on TV, but to play it and witness it live, there's nothing like it, especially, playoff hockey, right, Nick?
Playoff hockey,
there's nothing like it. But, can't we all just, enjoy a gold medal win by both the men and the women? Why do politics have to come in to sports?
Agree.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Listen, I'm with you.
I don't care what side of the aisle you're on.
It's a shame.
Like we had Mike Ruzioni on my show, about a month ago? Right when the playoffs started, I guess it was.
Already?
Was it? Has it been a month ago? And I got to tell you, Nick, when they won, they talked to Jimmy Carter on the phone.
Everything has to have a problem with it now. You can't just enjoy something
Like
anymore. It
that
sucks.
gold medal win, and by the way, Ern, we were watching it, right?
Yeah.
By the way, Nick, you ready for this? Alex Berardis and Aaron right here. We had the game on TV. They both of them had their faces that way.
I
tuned my radio show. They weren't even talking on my show. They were paying attention to the game.
Let you go. Just let him babble. Let him babble on.
My BS.
I was checked out. Billy was like pointing at me to do a commercial, and I was just like looking at the TV. Like,
I gave it a commercial.
No one cares what he has to say. I mean, it's in his initials.
BS. But I mean, like, it was such an outstanding achievement.
Yeah.
And then you hear sour grapes about 3-on-3.
Oh, and then the Canadians were complaining.
Man. Canadians, that's sour grapes, man.
I enjoyed it. I loved all the reactions at all the bars from people going nuts or opening up early. Let's just enjoy it for one. Can we just enjoy it instead of being angry all the time?
Yeah,
Jeez.
we don't. That's the operative word.
My
angry.
God.
Why are people so angry?
It's all up in a tizzy all the time.
Get over it, man. Enjoy the gold medal.
Right.
Now, listen. Let me ask you guys this. To me, just for me, it takes a little luster. Like the 1980 team was unique in the fact that it was a bunch of amateurs that beat technically professionals. That Russian Army Soviet hockey team they were men playing against boys. That made it monumental. Let me ask you this, Nick and Erin. Does it take away the fact that it's our pros against their pros for you?
No, I mean it's best on best hockey, and
Okay.
we haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
why
but
this
it's
tournament
like back in 1980 it was David versus Goliath. Now it's like, even though I wouldn't consider, Canada would be Goliath in a sense, but we wouldn't be. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be there. We're a little bit, but it's our best against their best.
Well, look, it certainly wasn't an upset, and honestly, I expected the U.S. to play a little bit better than they did against that game against Canada.
Why? Because they didn't have Sidney Crosby, one player?
No, I mean, I thought the U.S. did. I thought Canada outplayed them throughout most of the game.
That's right. Well, look at the shot total.
Yeah, it wasn't their best game for sure. I expected it to be closer. I think the U.S. got pretty lucky in that game, but hey, they got it done. That's the big thing.
Yeah, Nick. I mean, to me, all right. So Cash Patel was in the audience cheering, and to be honest with you, when I was watching that, it didn't even register.
Who
I just
cares?
saw who cares. I saw the locker room going crazy because they beat the Canadians.
Let's just enjoy hockey. Who cares
enjoy
about
it.
Just enjoy hockey. Just enjoy the wins. I could care less about all the other stuff.
And I tell you what, I you look at the standings in the NHL. Like our question today at 609-403-0973 is Are the Flyers buyers or sellers at the trade dedeadline?
Should the Flyers be sellers?
Right, buyers or sellers. All right. If you look at the standings, the Devils are the second worst team in the Metropolitan in the wild card race. But they have Jack Hughes, and he's such a dynamic player. He's not a big guy, but he gets it done.
I thought you were all about the big guys. You beat up on little guys.
That's what I say, right? Big guys beat up on little guys.
Now, I want to tell you, Billy, we do have a list for you today.
Okay.
So Aaron does have it over there for you. So before we
we were talking about the fact that I can't pronunciate names.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that time. It's that time. This is a new segment we're doing every Saturday. All right.
What's the name of the segment?
Billy, name it. All right. So we got two names, just two names for you this week. Okay?
Well, the first name to the first player, I don't even know what league he plays, but I'm going to take a guess. I think
Try
it's
number
a
one.
hockey player, Yannick Nakua.
That is incorrect. Yannick Ngakwe.
He's a basketball player.
He is a football player. He was a Pro Bowler in 2017 with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bounced it around the league as well.
Never heard of him.
You are 0 for 1 today.
All right, the second one, you have, is that two dots?
I threw in some accent marks to help you out there.
There's no way I'm getting this one right. Omir is his first name?
You're close.
Okay. Asik.
No.
It's not
Omer
Asik.
Ashik.
It's the accent marks. It's the accent
Former
marks.
basketball player in the NBA, played for the Chicago Bulls, multiple other organizations.
I'm officially 0 for 7.
0 for 7.
Write that down.
In
Keep
our
that
fun
stat.
segment we're going to do weekly, Billy Name It, you're 0 for 2 today.
Billy, you name it.
Thanks for playing.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. Should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? 609-403-0973. At the bottom of the hour, we will go to Clearwater, Florida, and we're going to talk with our good buddy Paul Lundholm. He's going to be at spring training, and the big news this week was the fact that Zach Wheeler threw off the mound after having he had the surgery for the blood clot. He's right on time.
Guess
Nick.
what? He's throwing another bullpen tomorrow.
All fastballs, Nick. But yeah, hey, listen, he's ahead of schedule.
Yeah, that was no joke of an injury. That was in his throwing arm. In his throwing arm, he had a blood clot. That's no good.
It's amazing. He's up there. He's getting up there in age. We hope that he can return to form. But even if he drops off a little bit, he's still better than what most teams have.
Yeah.
And if Andrew Painter, Walker, who's
hope.
Well, there's always
this.
Guess what? You're always going to get that going into a season, right? Hypotheticals.
Yeah, I hope, man. I think they're going to be a good team. They'll be a good team. They can win 90 games.
Or don't you think they have one of the best pitching staffs in the league? In the whole league, Dodgers, they don't have better. They're not better than the Dodgers.
Not as deep as last year. You lost Ranger Suarez. Remember that?
Yeah, but they got Andrew Painter.
But you don't know what he's going to be. He had a 6 ERA last year in AAA.
In the meantime, do you see what he does to Andrew Painter? But if we start talking our attention to the Sixers, turn our attention, he's going to be all positive and all board.
Facts to the table. You're bringing
You're always emotional, Nick.
Not emotional. I'm bringing factual evidence to the table here.
Still too many question marks for me.
See?
Aaron's
on my
side.
I
think we're talking about Zach Wheeler, it's great, he's ahead of schedule, but he's barely played in any games yet. We don't know how it's going to turn out in the season.
That's raining on my purse. You know it's like
you're getting too
there's
high.
A little black spot on the sun today.
You're getting way too high today.
He's on the roller coaster.
He had his 25 ounces today.
The season.
Roller coaster of love.
Johnny Griner, if you're out there listening, this is all your fault for putting him on coffee, tricking him into thinking he was going to lose a couple LBs.
Holy crap.
0 for 2 today,
Post that
too,
picture
by the
of me,
way.
Nick. I just sent you that picture.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? There's a lot of people, including some of the people here at this station, that are proponents of tanking. Well, first of all, does it take a special talent to tank?
Yes.
It does.
Look at the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, my God.
Sam Presti.
What's the goal of tanking? Lose.
To become a champion.
Right. Well,
yeah, I know I'm right. I'm right.
That's the long-term goal. The short-term goal is to lose. So you put yourself in position to get a great
Would you rather be stuck in purgatory and be mediocre, or would you rather tear it all down and build it back up? I see no problem with that.
So you want the Flyers to be sellers at the trade deadline?
I just think the Flyers are a weird spot. It's weird the way they've kind of gone through this rebuild, but they've told us to temper expectations, and my expectations are really tempered.
By the way, Rick Tocchet doesn't look too happy behind that bench. I can tell you that right now. Wow. I've seen that face before.
Coming off the silver medal and now back to Flyers.
Right? Oh, boy, that's it's
a tough transition.
Kicking his shorts right there.
Jeez.
All right, well, look. We'll continue with our Flyers talk, of course, at 609-403-0973. The text board question is, should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? We're talking a little Phillies baseball right now because on the other side, we're going to go down to Clearwater and talk to Paul Lundholm. He's going to give us the spring training report, and we'll get some Phillies talk in. Maybe he's watching Zach Wheeler throw off the mound.
Tomorrow. He'll be back.
It's tomorrow?
Yeah, he has another bullpen session scheduled for tomorrow.
All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227.
Next up, Lascala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at Lascala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, Lascala's Fire delivers every time. That's Lascala's Fire, OceanCasino.com. Let's eat.
All right, when we return, we'll go down to Clearwater, Florida for our spring training report. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Something good to know from First Bank of Sea Isle City. We have all of today's innovative banking products just like the big banks, but we offer something they can't. A personal community focus. Let's get you started with Bill Pay. You save time when you pay your bills online. It's fast, easy, and convenient. First Bank of Sea Isle City. A community bank that delivers more for you every day. Personal service, today's technology, from the people who truly care. Learn more at firstbankseaisle.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Yeah, all right, we're back broadcasting live. The Stu Studio, Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, Erin Ewing here on a Saturday. Hey, I just got a text from our good buddy Mark Quentin Grimes. He says, Schweiner, keep your head up, buddy. You're in good company. Mad Dog doesn't get names right either. I didn't even know that.
I told you that last week.
But prior to last week, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's this whole bit, man.
All right. Now it's time for us to fly on down to Clearwater, Florida. Boy, wouldn't that be nice if we were down at Clearwater right now?
And especially for a birthday.
Yeah, right? Let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room the birthday boy, Paul Lundholm. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, Bill. Good morning, team. How's everybody doing? Greetings from beautiful Clearwater today.
He's got to rub it in, huh,
Happy
Paul?
birthday, Paul.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about you? You're down at Clearwater on your birthday. Can't beat that.
Yep, I'm standing right now. I'm basically in the bullpen between the Schmidt and Ashburn field behind Baycare Ballpark. A couple guys are getting ready to throw here, so I have position A to watch that right now.
Hey, Paul, give us a sense. Have you been watching? I know you've been down there. You've been down there for a week already, a week and a half.
Yeah.
Have you been concentrating on one aspect of the thing, or have you been watching everything? You've been concentrating. You're right now. You're between the fields at the bullpen. You've been watching a lot of bullpen sessions.
Yeah, Monday we went to the game Sunday. Monday, Luzardo and Painter and Alvarado and Banks threw live BP in the stadium. There was hardly anybody there, and they were throwing live BP against Harper, Real Muto, Stott, Bohm, And I'll tell you that Luzardo and Painter wasn't a lot of hitting going on, put it that way.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Does that mean our offense is still having a problem coming around?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple, ground ball stuff like that, but Luzardo, I thought he looked really good, and Painter, had some good velocity. I think he was working on like one pitch a lot. Then Alvarado came in. They threw some minor league guys up there to face him. He was throwing 97, 98, and then he hit 99 a couple times in the game the other day, and then Banks threw pretty well as well. So that was Monday. And then Tuesday, saw some live BP with Duran. I mean, I never realized how big that guy was. He's huge, and he's definitely working on a changeup pitch. You could see him throwing it a lot, but not a lot of hits off him either. And then, went to the game Wednesday against the Tigers and Thursday against the Nats, and then took yesterday off. But it's really good atmosphere down here. Things are looking good. The bats are starting to pop. I mean, we were struggling early on, but last couple games putting some bats on the ball and putting some runs on the board.
We're talking with Paul Lundholm. He's down there in Clearwater, Florida at spring training. Paul, Andrew Painter's a big cat too, right? He's got some size.
Oh, he's 6'7". He's 6'7". I got a couple picks with him last year when he was here.
6'7".
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's a big kid, real nice. I mean, he was after BP was through the BP, was talking to people, talking to him for a little while. He was a really good guy.
Do you get a sense that he's has he? Obviously, they're not going to hand him the starting rotation, put him in the starting rotation, but he's pretty much a shoo-in for the starting rotation, right?
I think he is. I mean, he hasn't thrown. I don't think he's ever thrown in a major league game. Tomorrow he starts against the Yankees at home, so he'll probably throw. These guys are on like a 30 pitch count right now, 2 innings. So hopefully he'll get 2 innings out of them and get some good experience and show us his stuff.
The Philadelphia Phillies, like last year, I guess Alec Boehm, he batted fourth. He only had I think 18 doubles total. The year before that, right, Nick, I think he hit 40, 45, 50 doubles. You're going to need more production out of him if he's going to bat number in the 4 hole.
Yeah, I saw him live BP. Didn't he hit one to the fence, right side, probably could have been an out. A lot of ground balls. In the games, he's had a couple hits here and there. Not saying he's probably in the middle of the run with performance so far this spring.
Paul,
Stott's the one I think that's I didn't realize last year. Looked up some stats. Batted .307 August and September, and he's been putting a good putting a good bat on the ball. He hit one opposite field in the game the other day. We almost reeled it in, but a little bit of a distance from me.
Paul, I'm glad you brought up Bryson Stott. He's going to need to have a big season for them to elevate this offense without getting Bo Bichette, etc. What else have you noticed from Bryson Stott? We know he has the glove. Do you think the bat could elevate? And what have you seen down there? Just kind of expanding on that.
Yeah, well, in batting practice, Nick, definitely, good stroke. Definitely, using the whole field this year versus pulling the ball, trying to pull the ball, everything. He's closer to the plate. There's a couple articles I read the other day about it, and you could definitely see that in action. The stance change that he made that adjustment in August last year, and it looks to continue this spring.
Paul, so first I just want to say, of course, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So I have a question about Zach Wheeler. So a lot of people are, saying good things about him, that he looks like he's ahead of schedule. What do you make of that?
Yeah, he was in the outfield, in the one left field of one of the fields. A bunch of the major guys were out there, and he was out there throwing like long toss, nothing, not really long toss, but just, having a catch. He looked, if you would have said, hey, he had surgery and all that, he looked pretty good just from a distance. I was probably like 75 yards away from him, but good to see. And he, like you said earlier in your commentary, he did throw, I think, 20 fastballs the other day, which hopefully means, late April, early May first start for us.
Rob Thompson was even quoted as saying that, even despite the fact that he had shoulder surgery, he looks stronger this year than he did last year at this point in time.
Yeah, he definitely looks good, Bill. I mean, he if you would, like I said, if you looked at him, you would think he's the same, and good motion, looked like good velocity on his catches.
Like, I know, so I keep going back to this because I asked Erin to give me some statistics on the Phillies bullpen. They blew 27 saves last year, and I know Keller. He looked pretty good last. He pitched right. He had a start, couple, and he threw 11 pitches, got 3 strikeouts, right, or something like that.
Good velocity too, Bill. He started against the Tigers on Wednesday, and I thought he looked really good. I mean, he definitely, looks like he has confidence. I was watching him warm up in the bullpen before the game, and you could definitely see, he's going to be a great addition to this year's pen.
How did Alvarado look? I know he pitched the other day, and they said that he looked pretty good too. Remember, he got that suspension. How many games was he out for? Like 50 games or something at the end of last year?
I think it was 80. I think it was 80
games. Yeah, 80 games. Yeah. How did he look?
He looked good. I mean, he was throwing, like I said, in the live BP. Looked like he was trying some different things. But he pitched Thursday against the Nats. Came in and he was hitting 99 a couple times, 98. So looked like good command of his fastball, good command of his slider, and I think he had like a 9 or 10 pitch inning. Punched some guys out. So looking good so far early on.
We got Paul Lundholm on the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline live from Clearwater. Paul's down there watching spring training. You got what? Well, you're going to be down there. You're going to give us a report next week. Tomorrow. We're going to talk to you again, and then next weekend.
Yep, next Saturday and Sunday can definitely do it. Then flying back next Sunday afternoon.
Paul,
I'll definitely give you a report.
Paul, who is anybody stand out to you? Like, has any one or two players like wow, man, they're really like, catching my attention?
I'll tell you a couple of guys. Some of the minor leaguers. Dante Norrie, he was a Lakewood guy last year, Jersey Shore guy last year. Definitely a hustler, putting a good bat on the ball. Watched him play in a couple games. A couple minor league pitchers I thought have done really well. I've seen pitch a couple times now. Jack Dallas and Chuck King. Chuck King's been like 96, 97 short pitch innings. He was, I think, on between a Reading and Lehigh last year. He looked pretty good. And then they got a guy, Keegan Hettinger. I think I'm saying his name right. He's a catcher. He's got a couple home runs, and he looks pretty good in spring early. I know that backup catcher spot's probably still pretty wide open if based on what I'm seeing.
You get the sense that now we have Don Mattingly is the bench coach this year. How is it you see him interacting with the players? I mean, let's face it, Donnie Baseball is one of the greatest players. I mean, was a great player. He's been a great manager. How's it? You see him walking around? He looks comfortable communicating with all the players.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen him in game conditions. Today's the first day I saw him on the practice field out here. No, he was with Boa,
he's a coach. He's the bench coach.
Yeah. But I mean, he's on the coach. You don't really see a lot from the stands from that point. But today is the first day I've seen him on the field. Him and Boa were doing, they're doing some infield and BP on one of the fields where the radio was playing real loud. I had to move, but he's out there today with Boa, and they're going through some different, technique stuff with some of the infielders.
Now I know. I work with these young cats here, Nick and Erin, and Nick, are you like the launch angle and all that stuff, the exit velocity? Are you a proponent?
I think
it's
been analytics.
It's helpful for the baseball.
Well, analytics has just gone way overboard. It's a nice tool, but it's just gone. It's way too much now. Guys are just trying to hit home runs, use launch angle. It's just gone overboard in my
And the
estimation.
reason why I bring that up is because I've watched a couple interviews with Larry Boa, and he obviously thinks he's old school and thinks it's nonsense. Do you see like a lot of people talking about that? Like you see interaction between the coaches and the players?
I mean, they put it on the scoreboard now. I mean, every home run that was hit, it was launch angle, speed, velocity, distance. So they're putting it up there. And then when they were doing live BP. In the stadium, they had it up on the scoreboard, the rotation, the slope, the spin, so there's a lot of metrics they're using to watch these pitchers. They got, I'm looking at right now, they got like 3 computers set up.
Is that right?
Minor league guys getting ready to throw right here. Yeah. I'll shoot you a picture. When I took a picture of the screen, I'll shoot you a picture so you can kind of see what they're looking at.
For the life of me, man. I mean, who cares how fast the ball goes over the fence?
Yeah, I know.
As long as it goes over the fence.
That's where we're at, though. I mean, obviously somebody cares about it. They're throwing launch angles and exit velocities, and everybody likes the distance. But there's a lot of things now with this analytics stuff. New school baseball, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. This year they're also going to institute, Nick, right? The pitch. I mean, you can
ABS.
The ABS. Yep. Have you've been seeing that down there?
Yeah. Yesterday it was let's say they played a split squad. So in Detroit, every challenge was confirmed, and at home every challenge was overturned. So it's been a mix.
A little home cooking.
Each team gets 2, and if they win, they keep the 2. If they lose, then they go to 1. If they lose again, they don't have any. So, and there's a lot of discussion on they don't want the pitchers challenging, and they want the catchers challenging it because they don't want the pitchers getting frustrated.
Right.
We're guessing what the pitches are and stuff like that. But here comes Alec Boehm right next to me here with one of the.
He tell him we said hi. Tell him he needs to have a big year this year. Hey, one last thing. Who we got? The Blue Jays at 1:00 today, right?
Blue Jays at Dunedin today.
Okay.
And, at 1:00. Yep. The buses have not departed yet, so everybody's still here at the facility.
All right, Paul, you're doing an outstanding job. We really appreciate the coverage. We'll talk to you again tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. And, hey, Paul, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. And you guys have a great rest of the show here, and thanks for having me.
All right, there he is, Paul Lundholm, covering the Phillies down in Clearwater on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline, Nick.
I just want baseball weather up here.
He's doing a great job for us.
Doing a good job.
By the way, I emailed your boy Dylan, and I need to get back to me. Try to get him closer to the action.
Nice.
Well, is he still down there? I guess you said you think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they're busy as heck.
Yeah, I'm sure they're busy.
Yeah, but Paul's doing an outstanding job. Comprehensive coverage. Nick, what are you being silent about?
I'm not being silent. What are you talking
Well,
about?
he's doing a great job. You're supposed to confirm what I just said.
I am. I'm doing work over here, Schwein.
He's working. See that, Aaron? He's working hard over there for me.
Hardest working man in show.
That's right, in the radio.
I'm getting all these texts ready, and you're like going to me.
For first hour of the locker room.
Good grief.
Well, you guys are breaking my stones.
My God.
First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we'll read some text messages. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshach, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshach, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Something good to know from First Bank of Sea Isle City. We have all of today's innovative banking products just like the big banks, but we offer something they can't. A personal community focus. Let's get you started with Bill Pay. You save time when you pay your bills online. It's fast, easy, and convenient. First Bank of Sea Isle City. a community bank that delivers more for you every day. Personal service, today's technology, from the people who truly care. Learn more at firstbankseaisle.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Xfinity Tech Support, Matthew speaking.
Hi, I live in a pretty remote place, like Jurassic Park remote. Whoa!
Wow.
Will Xfinity Mobile work out here?
Yep, the combination of reliable Wi-Fi and 5G makes it so that you can stay connected in all kinds of places. Plus, you get access to ultra-fast speeds and coverage, whether you're poolside or out live streaming with a T-Rex.
Hold still, you're about to go viral.
Welcome to a new era of Wi-Fi boosted mobile. Cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Discover a new era of Wi-Fi boosted mobile at xfinitymobile.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Watch Jurassic Park with Xfinity. Savings comparison based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter as of February 10th, 2026.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live in the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, Erin Ewing right here. 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline?
I'll tell you, Jeff in Ocean City, he said the Flyers season is over. Sell everything.
Sell it all, huh?
He said, also, I need to shovel 100 more sidewalks to pay Jeffrey his 11.6% increase on season tickets.
Do you know what he said his tickets went from? Jeff said, he texted me, he said his ticket price went from $4,550 to $5,080. Now remember, I got rid of my
ticket. You got rid of yours.
In 2000, I think it was 2019 or right before the COVID. I just couldn't afford it anymore. They knocked me out of the box.
That's a gigantic
Nick,
increase.
do you realize when I first was a season ticket holder, I had 2 seats I used to get from Scott Simpson from Playlay, right? I sat in the Veterans Stadium, the lower level. 2 tickets, $35 for each. $70 I paid for 2 tickets. You know what the year that I left, you know what my tickets were? $350 a ticket. I can't afford it.
Jeez.
Now, let me ask you this question.
That's crazy, man.
609-403-0973, by the way, is the text board number. Should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? All right, Nick, there's going to be a point in time, and I truly believe this. Like, what goes up is going to come down. There's going to be like a bubble. It's going to pop. They can't keep raising these prices. Eventually going to outprice people.
It's getting ridiculous, man. I mean, this is why you see the New York Knicks fans come down here and take over.
That's right.
Because if they're outpriced in New York.
You allow that to happen.
How do I allow it? I go to all the games.
I know you do, Nick.
No, like this is why the Knicks fans take over, is because the Knicks fans are outpriced in New York. Yeah. So it's a little more cheaper to come down here and, go to games.
The Philadelphia Phillies are still probably the best value per ticket, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say so.
But,
I could sit in that ballpark,
just hang out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Matter of fact, years ago, I don't know what year it was, but it was at Veterans Stadium, and my father and I and my daughter, Andre, my oldest daughter, who lives in Florida, she was like 4, 5, 6 years old, and there's a picture of us sitting in the stands at the Vet, like it was maybe like 20 rows up from first base, and we're sitting there with a big umbrella. It's raining, and we're the only people in the stands. It was in the Courier Post.
Oh, my God.
I got it hanging up in my man room.
I've seen that. I've seen that when you took me up there.
Yeah,
I saw it when you showed me all the man room, all the collectibles.
Yeah, but you got a great man room, Nick.
Thank you.
You got a
I'm very proud of that man room.
Yeah. Hey, Erin, do you have a woman's room?
No, I do not. There's not enough room in my house for that.
No, but I mean, do girls, like, you know how Nick and I have man rooms, like, with sports related? And you could do your
it's
show.
Like my office.
Yeah,
yeah,
your office. You could do your show out of there if you had to, right?
I always do shows.
You do your podcast.
I do shows out of there all the time when I'm guests on shows, whole thing.
My question to you, Art.
I think girls put a little bit more effort into their own room, like they don't
but they don't need
an extra space. Like the room is the sanctuary.
I love my
like
man cave.
It's like a sports cathedral.
Yes, that was the goal.
It's like the Holy Grail. You got stuff you don't want people to touch.
No, I got autographs, memorabilia. I'm a big memorabilia guy, so I got the backdrop. I got the jerseys that Mr. Negadelphia got us a few years back.
They're hanging up. Are they hanging up?
I got that in a frame.
You got Hertz's jersey hanging?
I actually have a giant picture of Jalen Hurts. I actually haven't found a spot to hang this.
Okay.
My brother got me.
Now you sound like Jimmy Thomas with Dave's jersey.
No, apparently, I heard from a bird that the picture of the Sports Bash crew with Barry Sanders is going to go up at Charlie's because I wore the shirt.
Really?
And I'm like, well, guess what? I'm going to get up there before Dave Clement gets up there. That's what I heard from a bird.
Dave's not happy with that. I said, where's the jersey? He said, it's in storage.
Yeah, apparently he said it was wall-worthy. That's what I've heard. I might have to go down there today.
By the way, let's send our congratulations to Clement. He just
shout out Clement M.
He's got that building all set. They're going to open up sometime in April, maybe.
Yeah, I saw our guy Josh Holsupple, Clement's guy, like doing videos, running around him. They were creating some content out there.
So there's a picture floating around of the what the new store looks like or the new facility, and he said that was just it wasn't a real picture.
It was AI generated, Billy.
So let me get this straight. All right, so girls, do you know any girlfriend that you have that has a woman's room, like a man's room?
No, I mean, but I think like the man cave is I think that is like a sport thing. Like I don't know.
See, I think because you know what it is,
or maybe
the
like
man
a game room.
Because the women own they run the whole house, right? So the man needs a room, right, Nick?
The man cave.
The man cave.
You know, I gotta say though, shout out to my dad and my brother. They're building me a little studio in the basement.
No way!
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
That'll be my girl cave. So real excited about that.
You're a woman's cave.
I love that's great.
So Nick, your picture's going up in Charlie's?
I heard it was wall-worthy. That's all I've heard. That's what I heard from
I'm
a
gonna have
bird.
to get my picture put up at Bulldogs.
That's what I've heard.
Bulldog, by the way, I'll put their wings up against anybody's wings.
There's some good wings.
They got some good.
I'll tell you
wings
what,
there.
South Jersey has some dang good wings around here.
Jason, he does a great job. Over there.
We went over there.
I want to go. We got to get back to Bulldogs for the March Madness.
MAC tournament's coming up.
The MAC tournament. By the way, did you get an email about your press pass?
Yes.
I got it. Do we have to reply to that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
All right, on the other side, we got to get into some A.J. Brown talk.
Oh.
What? Did you see
We
that?
both side. Me and Aaron both side at the same time.
Hey,
At the
listen,
same
man,
time.
it's the elephant in the room.
I can't do it anymore. I can't.
It's just the elephant that's always been in the room, and it's not leaving.
Is he coming
It all depends.
back? Is
All
he
right,
not?
It all depends on how much a distraction is he going to be.
Can I send this out to the text board to the
Why
audience
not?
as well?
Why not?
Are you tired of talking about A.J. Brown? 609-403-0973. 'Cause I'm sick of it. I'm sick of talking about it. It's my job.
Also, don't forget what should the Flyers do with the trade deadline? Should they be sellers or buyers? 609-403-0973. On the other side, we'll talk about the Sixers, the Flyers in depth. We'll talk A.J. Brown, of course, and then at the bottom of the second hour, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Of course, the playoffs are in gear right now for both wrestling and basketball. And, of course, there's always that big wrestling tournament at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. So it's all coming up on the other side. We'll continue here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Something good to know from First Bank of Sea Isle City. We have all of today's innovative banking products just like the big banks, but we offer something they can't. A personal community focus. Let's get you started with Bill Pay. You save time when you pay your bills online. It's fast, easy, and convenient. First Bank of Sea Isle City. A community bank that delivers more for you every day. Personal service, today's technology, from the people who truly care. Learn more at firstbankseaisle.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot stop your new clients from emailing you at 3 a.m. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you be in 3 places at once. And while we can't help you organize your calendar, LinkedIn can help you land more clients so you have a calendar to organize. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like an estate planner.
Per the contents of the will, all assets go to, what does that say? Ragu tataya yaminayat. Yeah, I don't know. I was in a weird place when I wrote this.
This is a job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Have you checked out the most loved Indian restaurant in South Jersey? The Nizam's Indian Restaurant on Route 40 in Egg Harbor Township is amazing and ready to serve you delicious Indian dishes. NJ.com ranked them the #2 best restaurant in all of New Jersey. At Nizam's, they believe that dining is more than just great food. It's the whole experience. The Nizam's open 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 9:30. Join them for a special lunch buffet on Sundays from 11:30 to 3. Visit thenizams.com for more information.
Home of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
We're back in the locker room for hour 2 here on the 28th of February, the last day, and the page turns to March 1st as we gear up for March Madness, and we're slowly ticking away to opening day for the Philadelphia Phillies as the end of March. You know, March, what they say, Erin? March comes in like a lion and leaves like a...
lamb?
Very ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
How about that?
I didn't know that. Shout out Erin.
Shout out Erin. That was good, Erin.
I did not know that.
March comes in like a lion, leaves like a lamb.
I would have stared at him with a blank face.
Billy Schwein. What's your name? Nick Earnshaw.
I don't know.
And Erin Ewing. We're here today in the locker room, and we're having fun. But I'm impressed with that knowledge of yours, Erin. It comes in like a
I've never heard that.
I think I've heard it one time.
Yeah.
So it was like a quiz question on like one of my tests. And
you got to be on your toes on my show.
It just came to me.
Telling me.
It was a lucky pull.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text word. Our first question is, should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? And what's the second question, Nick?
Well, I created one about 5 minutes
like
ago.
I like it.
Are you tired of talking about A.J. Brown or hearing us talk about A.J. Brown?
Guess what?
I'm sick of it.
A lot of people don't want us to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, you want to talk about it.
Well, I have to. I feel
have to.
I feel compelled. Football is a 365, right?
It is,
I mean,
man.
let's face it.
It is. And listen, I'm just tired of the whole, is he coming back? Oh, does he love Philadelphia? Oh, do we got to listen to another A.J. Brown player podcast?
Why is he not happy, Nick?
Wasn't getting the ball.
He's not getting the ball. Why? I think because he wants. I think he has his site. Like, did he make a comment that winning the Super Bowl really was? It was.
Well,
like
he posted on
anticlimactic?
Instagram.
Right.
This has been highlighted plenty of times.
All right. Can you extrapolate on that for me, please?
What? With his Instagram post?
Yeah. What did he say?
Well, I don't have it in front of me.
No,
exactly,
but you can paraphrase.
Paraphrasing it. You guys, wait, talk about being on your toes.
Come on, Nick.
You on the
see
spot.
that?
No, what he essentially said was that
it was anticlimactic.
It didn't fulfill him.
Right.
He loved the ride. He loves dominating other players. It didn't fulfill him like he thought it would.
Right.
Essentially.
So what motivates him to? He wants to be great. But if you look at his numbers, and he's always been in the league for 7 years. He's got 8,029 yards. He's scored 56 touchdowns. But it pales in comparison to your top three. And even you go down to like Reggie Wayne's on the 10th on the all-time list, and he's got 14,000 yards. Is that motivating? Like, is that you think what his modus operandi is? He wants to be in the Hall of Fame.
Listen, AJ's an interesting cat. All right, he's an interesting cat, to say the least. And we know he's got an interesting personality. Listen, he put out that mental health video that I thought was very well done by him, and it hit on a lot of topics. And we know he's had some things go on in his life in the past, too. So that's played a part in things in the past as well.
Roseman was quoted as saying, I think that from my perspective, we're looking to improve in all areas. You don't do that by subtracting. So he's basically saying, unless somebody knocks our socks off, we're not getting rid of them.
Well, I'll tell you what, I do have some Howie Roseman sound. I want to talk about what Roseman said about Brown being a team captain, how it reflects on the Eagles. Take a listen to this.
All of us who have relationships with AJ in the building, and all of us do have relationships with AJ, see a guy who cares about his teammates. He's a captain. You know, he's been a captain. He's not elected by me. He's not elected by Nick. He's elected by his teammates. And that speaks to the kind of leadership that he has and the work ethic that he has.
I mean, I love that. That's a positive spin on it. But during the course of the season, when he's reading books and when he's yelling it with Sirianni on the sidelines, and when these things happen, Nick, it affects the rest of the team.
It does.
Some people could view it as a cancer, if you will.
I don't know if AJ's a cancer. It doesn't
do
it's
anything.
Unnecessary.
It divides the team.
All
the
stuff's unnecessary. But they're better with him than without him.
No doubt. And there are people, Aaron, there are proponents of people said, I would get rid of him for, just hypothetically, if New England, and because of the Vrabel's their coach, and he and Brown have a relationship because he played for him, just say the Patriots wanted him. What are they picking, 31, Nick? I wouldn't give away A.J. Brown for the 31st pick or in the draft. It's not enough.
He's under contract.
That's right.
Just keep him.
I'm saying if it's a trade.
If you don't, well, no. What I'm saying is just keep him. You don't have to trade the guy. If you're not going to get a king's ransom for him, don't trade him. Right. Just keep him on the roster. And then if he wants to turn it into a big spectacle, then your hand's forced. But I don't think he will. So I think he'll play out
just said
the
operative
contract.
word, king's ransom. That's what we have to get.
I wouldn't
that. Get rid of him for anything less.
No way. I mean, he's such a good player. And, look, last year, not his best season. There's, a lot of antics going on, and I don't think the fans want to see that. It's a bit frustrating for everyone. But you're not going to give him away for anything less than a top 10.
No, top three receivers of all time, Jerry Rice, Larry Fitzgerald, and Terrell Owens. Rice has 22,000 yards, 22,895. Fitzgerald, 17,492. Owens, 15,934. And then if you get down to 10, Reggie Wayne with 14,000. He's only got 8. Now, he's only been in the league 7 years. So he's got, another 8 years maybe left, Nick?
Well, he just wants the ball. He wants to dominate his opponent.
Right, but you can't let it affect your team.
I agree.
You're not going to give him the ball in lieu of that. You want to win the game.
He has not gone about it the right way. He just has not gone about it the correct way and in a mature fashion. Like going on Twitch streams last year and saying all that nonsense about the offense and all this. Listen,
he's frustrated with Jalen Hurts as quarterback is basically what it comes down to.
Well, he also was probably frustrated with the offensive coordinator, too, who got a C+ grade that came out this week.
And what did Sirianni get?
Got an A. They love playing for Sirianni.
I know they do.
Players love playing
CEO
for that guy.
Coach. He's a CEO coach.
They love playing for Sirianni. And former players have said that. Current players have said that. and it reflected in the grade.
I'm just like, and I know people are tired of talking in A.J. Brown, but it is a big topic, and it's going to be here until training camp starts. And guess what? If he doesn't get the ball, we're going to go through the same thing over again this year.
Well, we got some text coming in on the text board, 609-403-0973. George in Galloway says, I'm totally sick of hearing about AJ, possibly because he's still my favorite Eagle, and I'd hate to see him leave.
609-403-0973.
Got a couple more coming in on the other questions. Danny HT says, no way they should tank regarding the Flyers. Scrap and claw into the playoffs. Flyers are Philadelphia, the Rocky way. Let's go.
Yeah, but see, all right, Nick, I am not, I don't like tanking. I don't like the word. I don't like the presumption of just losing on purpose. That being said, the Flyers don't have enough to go to the – you're right. If they make it to the playoffs, they're going to get bounced out in the first round.
Can I propose a scenario to you?
Yes.
If you were it doesn't matter what sport, in the saddle of a GM chair, you were the GM, you were in charge, and you had to build a contender, how would you do it?
I get some size up the middle.
That's not answering my question.
All right. What would I do?
What would your overall philosophy be? Mine would be break it all down and then build it back up.
Start from scrap?
No.
Yes, that's how you build a contender.
Who are the guys on the Flyers? Like, I'm going to ask you right now. Who are the guys on the Flyers that are untouchable? Anybody?
Michcov.
Michcov. All right, I agree to that. By the way, he just had 2 goals on Thursday night.
I wouldn't touch Zegras either.
You wouldn't?
No.
Did you see him get drilled into the boards the other night?
Come on, man.
I'm telling you,
Come
Nick.
on, man.
When the playoff rolls around,
they're not
the
gonna be rolling
Kachuk,
around.
like the Kachuks are like the prototypical kind of hockey player you want.
They don't have a Kachuk.
They don't have a Kachuk.
Or either one.
Zegras is no Kachuk. I like Zegras. He's crafty, but how many
You never answer my question.
Well, what would I do? I need a bona fide goal scorer.
I'm just saying, any sport, what would your overall philosophy be? If you're walking into a bad team, you took over as GM, how would you build up the team? What would your pitch be? You got nothing for me.
The Flyers are an enigma. They're just there. You know what I mean? Like, nobody tickles my fancy. Like, what guy, like, I mean, if you look at the defense, Drysdale, York doesn't do anything for me. Mel Andre, I mean, I don't know.
Aaron, how would you build this team? You walked in, they fired their GM. It's the Flyers, any organization in any sport. What would your overall philosophy be? You walk in on a bad team, you have to rebuild it to a contender. How would you do it?
We have a good group. Like, we have a good core group.
No one's answering my question.
I don't.
No one's answering. I'll put it out there to the audience.
He's tough, Eddie.
I'm not for, let's, gut the whole team. And, that's just too extreme for me. I can't get behind that. And I don't like the idea of tanking.
Your teams will all be in purgatory.
Wait a minute. We got it. What generation are you?
Gen Z.
You're Gen Z?
I'm a Zoomer.
Did you hear it? She said she's not in favor of tanking.
No, I think there's something
impressive.
morally wrong about it.
There's something very, very wrong
the
here.
Sixers are paying karma right now for all of their
Are the
years
Thunder?
of tanking.
Are the Oklahoma City Thunder? Are they paying?
They're an exception to the rule, Nick.
They're not an exception. What about the Houston Astros? They tore it all down and built it back up. Both teams won championships.
That is true about the Astros.
They all did the same thing. They all tore it down.
Yeah, but I don't think it takes a talent. But I mean, how much skill does it take to tank?
It's not the point. It's the overall philosophy. If you correctly build a team and utilize your assets in the proper way, draft well, etc. Things have to go right. You need a little bit of luck on your side. Every team does. But I'd rather put myself in a position to draft stars, develop players, and put myself in an opportunity to have a contender for years.
All right, let me see if I can answer this then. So you were saying, I think it was during the break.
I think the Flyers had the right idea, but I don't think they've executed it that well.
So
have drafted that well.
For a hockey team to be successful, they have to have what? A goalie.
Sure, and they haven't drafted
You don't even like Vidar. I like him. I think give the guy a chance.
What are you talking about?
You just said
you just make things up.
Nick, did you not say to me that Vidar would not be your future goaltender?
Never said that. That never came out of my mouth.
Were you implying that he wasn't good enough to be a starter?
I never implied that either.
Clarify what you said.
All I said was he has not played this amount of games in his career. I don't know. I want to see more.
Can Vladar be your starting goalie?
For how? What for
the future?
I don't know.
So you're not answering my question.
I don't know.
All right, that's good.
I wouldn't say I'm not confident. I don't know if he's your goaltender for the future. I don't know. That's my answer.
Vladar, I mean, he's having a pretty good year. He's been hurt a little bit, but he's played 34 games. He's 17-9.
And he got hurt.
2.46 ERA. And guess what? There's been games where he himself has won the game.
Never said he hasn't been good this year. He's had a solid year.
Now, obviously, Urson's not been playing well. He's 9-10 with a 3.44. That's just not good enough.
Well,
but
they
Vladar,
had their goalie of the future, and then that all went kaput with the whole
fault.
situation.
That's not their fault.
Unlucky again. So I mean, you need a goaltender in hockey to build around, and they have not had a goaltender in years and years and years.
I like Vladar. I think they can win with him.
A cup?
Yeah, I think they can. Did you hear what I said? He's 17-9 with a 2.46 ERA.
I never said he had
earned run or goals against that.
He's having a good year. He also got hurt this year after playing all these games. Just saying.
All right, for the first hour.
That was a good discussion, Schwein.
It was productive. I agree with that. The first hour of the locker room was powered by, or excuse me, I'm reading the wrong one.
It's the second hour.
Yeah, it's second hour.
Get it together.
Hey, for over 83
got to
years,
rebuild over here too.
For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquor was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN. Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side, your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed, plus an extra $100 off all mattresses. And Saturday, only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Something good to know from First Bank of Sea Isle City. We have all of today's innovative banking products just like the big banks, but we offer something they can't. A personal community focus. Let's get you started with Bill Pay. You save time when you pay your bills online. It's fast, easy, and convenient. First Bank of Sea Isle City. A community bank that delivers more for you every day. Personal service, today's technology, from the people who truly care. Learn more at firstbankseaisle.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, and Erin Ewing as the intern. We covered the Flyers. We covered the Eagles a little bit. We talked Phillies baseball. Now, Nick, we got to talk about your favorite subject.
Yeah.
Your 76ers.
Clap your hands, everybody.
Clap your hands. This is a Boston weekend.
It is a
The
Boston
Flyers
weekend.
got the Bruins today at 3, and the Sixers tomorrow night at 8 o'clock prime time.
Dude, who do you hate more, the Celtics or the Knicks?
I think I hate the Celtics more.
I mean, I should hate.
Yeah,
the
I
Celtics
hate the Celtics more. Yep, no doubt about it.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm closer to Knick fans. Like I know more.
Let me
Knick
ask you
fans.
this question: who do you hate worse, the Celtics or the Bruins?
Celtic. Ugh.
I hate the Bruins.
Oh, I hate the Bruins
I can't
too.
stand. You know, I used to hate.
This is hard.
I can't stand Pasternak. Who's the guy that's playing in Florida now? That I really.
Marchand.
I couldn't stand.
Brad Marchand.
Oh,
The rat.
Zdeno Chara.
Zdeno. I wanted. Oh man, I couldn't stand
That
it.
oaf.
I can't stand the Bruins.
Yeah.
You're a hockey girl.
I am.
That's your number one sport, isn't it?
What's your,
It is.
What's
It is
your
my number one.
who's your arch enemy? Like, who do you hate the worst in the NHL?
Oh, I feel
Like,
like
who do you have disdain for?
I don't know if I have it in me, just with my frustrations with the Flyers, to honestly hate anyone. Like right now, like
Oh, come on.
Oh, you know what?
That's
You know
a
what?
cop
That
out.
is a cop out.
You know what? I had some extreme beef with the Tampa Bay Lightning when they were doing their cup runs.
What about the Penguins?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Well, I got to be honest with you. I never hated the Penguins, and I'll tell you
Why?
I'll tell you what.
Sid the kid? I can't stand them.
Nah, because when Taka got traded to Pittsburgh, I was out there.
Oh, see.
I got to be honest with you.
Give me a break.
I never had. I didn't like. I hate. Well, nah, I should say hate Crosby.
It's sports hate.
Who's the other guy that's on?
Not literal hate.
Who's the
Sports
other guy?
hate.
Who's the other guy in the Penguins?
Evgeny Malkin?
Yeah, I couldn't stand him. I can't stand him.
Like
I want to fight him if I was on the ice.
I was a Kucherov hater.
Oh, were
he
you?
got under my skin.
Kasparaitis was it?
Yeah, he got under my skin.
Like, out of all the teams, right? Like, Cowboys are one. I hate the Knicks.
You hate the
really
Knicks.
hate
See,
the
I
Knicks.
hate the Celtics more than the Knicks.
I just hate New York.
So, well, this is a Boston
Frauds
weekend.
up there.
Wouldn't it be great if the Flyers can beat the Bruins today, and the Sixers finish off the Celtics tomorrow? Remember, they're without their big gun.
Who, Tatum?
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Oh, he's going to be back very soon.
Is he really?
I'm not looking forward to it.
I thought he was out till almost the end of the
he'll be back. Yeah.
You think he'll make it to the end of the? How many games do you think he'll start in the regular season?
I don't know, but
I heard he's not
they're ramping him up, so he'll be back. And I'm not looking forward to
All
that.
right, Nick. The Sixers' record is 33-26.
Yes, it is.
They're in sixth place. They haven't really moved too much. They're pretty much
Hanging around. But
they're hanging around.
They're right around that fifth spot, too.
I wrote my article for 97.3ESPN.com, as I do each and every Friday, as a preview to what we're going to be doing on the show. Go to the website, 97.3ESPN.com. But, Nick, I said
have your friends and family airdrop it to you.
What are the Sixers? I mean, do we know, Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, I love those guys. They're great. They're going to be stars. They're bona fides, but they can't carry the day.
No.
You're not going to be able to go deep in the playoffs without Embiid being a starter and playing every single day.
That's a change of tune from earlier in the year. I'm just saying.
But that's the only shot they have, and I don't.
You were ready to trade this guy months ago. You and the Negadelphia were ready to trade this guy. Now he's carrying us.
Listen, Negadelphia has a point to be made that he's a businessman, he's very successful. If you don't get rid of business when it's tanking, when it's in the tank,
you go for it. I wanted them to go for it this year, and they failed at the deadline. Did you see Jared McCain again? 14 points again. Right. He is, I believe, he's leading the league in 3-point percentage since he got traded. So that was a mistake. However, the Sixers are good enough to make a run. They're good enough when fully healthy. Embiid's out there. Paul George is out there. They have a talented roster. I just don't know if it's in the cards right now.
See, here's the thing. Paul George he's been suspended. He doesn't come back till 10 games left in the season. They need to have consistency, continuity, if you will. We always talk about that.
And they were getting that in January.
They were, and they went on a little.
When I was on my high horse.
You were on your high horse. He's like, talk about a roller coaster.
And then the deadline happened.
But this team, Dominic Barlow's good, but he's not he's just a role player. Obviously,
It'd be nice if they had another shooter.
Kelly Oubre, he's hot and cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the vibes just totally changed when Paul George got suspended. They traded Jared McCain. They didn't evolve anything after that trade. They bring in campaign. They need more out of Quentin Grimes. They need more
Mark Quentin Grimes.
Mark Quentin Grimes. They need more out of him. They're good. They got a shot with Embiid. If Embiid's on the floor, you always have a shot. But
Embiid so just the other night against the Heat, Embiid had 26. Maxey had 28, and VJ Edgecombe had 19.
Yeah.
You're going to get consistent play out of those three when Embiid's healthy.
And I just worry about
By the way,
Maxey.
did you see Embiid pulled a muscle in his rib or something?
Yeah, he got knocked in the ribs.
Then he sits out, then he comes back.
Then he hit the game sealer.
He hits the game, and then he goes to celebrate. He goes, he flinches in pain.
That's right.
Is that what the fan base needs to see?
The guy's out there trying, man. The guy tries to play through every injury, and we give him crap all the time. It's ridiculous.
Just win, baby.
They're there. They're hanging around that 5 and 6 spot. They're up a game and a half from the 7th seed, so the play-in. But they're a game back of that 5th seed where Toronto's at right now.
So if the playoffs were to start today, Nick, they face the Knicks, right? You said?
Yeah, right now, if the playoffs were to start today, they would face off against the New York Knicks. And I think they could beat the Knicks. I went up to the Garden the one time. They beat them twice there, and they played close the one time when they were fully healthy.
And they also got blown out by 49 points.
Well, nobody played either, so there was that. They also got blown out. But I think they could beat the Knicks. I think they could compete with them. I think they compete with anybody. It's just, can they stay on the floor?
I love Tyrese Maxey. I love his attitude.
But
he can't carry a team.
I've said that for years.
And
he's a star, but he's a 2.
He's a 2. He's like Robin, the Batman.
He needs somebody else with him.
VJ Edgecombe, not enough.
He's not there yet. He's 20, but he's been really good for a 20-year-old.
He shows signs of just pure greatness.
And I have said this, and I will say it again. It's hyperbole, but I wouldn't trade that guy for Prime D Wade. I wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't either. I
because that's how good I think VJ Edgecombe is. He's got the mentality. He can shoot it. He's all around the basketball. He's a fighter. I think he's going to be a good player, man. I really do. He's got aura. That's what he has.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? 609-403-0973. And you want to put another part of that question out there, Nick?
Oh, A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so are you tired of hearing everybody talk about A.J. Brown? Because I am.
I don't think do you think the Eagles are? You think they want this to just go away?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're tired of talking about it for sure.
Are you?
I'm so tired of talking about it. I'm just at this point. I'm just like, it is what it is. He's either there for the season or he's not.
Just keep him.
We'll find out eventually.
I think Howie should just put his foot down and keep him. Just actually, we're gonna hold on to him.
So here's
you're under contract.
Here's what he says. Let me read his quote again. And it basically said he's not going to get rid of him unless we get a king's ransom. He says, we're looking to improve in all areas, and you don't do that by subtracting.
You don't. He's a great player. He's a great player. You have an unbelievably talented offense that was anemic last year. And remember, C+. That's the grade the offensive coordinator got that just came out this week.
And I think that's generous.
I think it's being nice. I think they like the guy. Mike Gill said this week, too, when we were talking about it, and he said it with Josh, Henning coming up in a little bit. They seemed like they liked him. He's a good guy, but in over his head.
Yeah, but should that have anything to do with his grade? Just because he's a nice guy?
I think the performance speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to hear a player grading to judge how.
Yeah,
that
but you know
season
what, Aaron?
went.
We've had people on this show, former players like Baldy and other players, and to a man, they all say, you know what, you can blame the coaches, but at the end of the day, the players have to execute. And if
But they weren't being put in position to execute properly.
Well, according to some of the people that we've talked to, I would even when I had Scott Graham on, he said the same thing.
There's been football people on both sides of the coin, though. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
yeah.
it's a combination of it all. If we're being real, it's a combination of everything.
All right, so let's look if you had a pie chart. 70% would set what?
It starts with the offensive line. The offensive line was banged up. It starts there too. Like we talked about the pie chart throughout the year. Like
By the way,
it was a perfect storm.
Did you see the disparity in Saquon Barkley's yards per carry?
Yes, that's why I talked. The offensive line had a lot to do with it too.
No doubt.
They were banged up. Like you just had Cam Jurgens go down to South America to get stem cells.
Right.
Landon Dickerson was mulling retirement. Lane Johnson, he was hurt. Like he's on the brink of retirement. Like Landon Dickerson's been hurt a lot too. So like the offensive line had a lot to do because their whole offensive philosophy is built around the trenches.
All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Thus, Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. When you get down there, say hello to Jason, JM, Will, Chet. They do a great job.
Next up, La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, La Scala's Fire delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, oceancasino.com. Let's eat.
All right, when we return, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Tired of the runaround? Then drive over to Bridgeton Auto Mall, your destination for savings. We've slashed prices on our massive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Whether you need an SUV for the family, a fuel-efficient sedan, or a truck for the job, we've got the perfect fit and the perfect deal. Our award-winning service department is here for all your needs. From oil changes and tire rotations to major repairs. Trust the pros at Bridgeton Auto Mall to keep your ride running like new. Bridgeton Auto Mall on Pearl Street in Bridgeton or on the web at drivebam.com.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Have you checked out the most loved Indian restaurant in South Jersey? The Nizam's Indian Restaurant on Route 40 in Egg Harbor Township is amazing and ready to serve you delicious Indian dishes. NJ.com ranked them the #2 best restaurant in all of New Jersey. At Nizam's, they believe that dining is more than just great food. It's the whole experience. The Nizam's open 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 9:30. Join them for a special lunch buffet on Sundays from 11:30 to 3. Visit thenizams.com for more information.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live right here. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, and of course, my new intern, Erin Ewing. And we're having a little fun here on a Saturday morning in the locker room, talking sports. And now it's time for our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each Saturday, my man Fran, he highlights a male and female athlete for their outstanding achievement in scholastic sports. So let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, Fran Mclaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
Good morning, guys. Hey, before we get started, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is there any point to the unfrosted Pop-Tart? I just popped open a Pop-Tart here when I got home. I mean, listen.
I don't think I've ever seen a Pop-Tart that's not frosted.
If I go Pop-Tart, I'm not looking at my caloric intake at that point. I want some frosting.
I happen to agree with you. I don't think I've ever seen a Pop-Tart without frosting on it.
Well, I just did. I'm not real happy about it.
They even make those?
Apparently they do.
Well, maybe Bobby Kennedy is telling everybody to take the frosting off. Who knows? Hey, have you recovered from all the salt you've been pouring out on our roads?
Yeah, it was another 30-hour stretch. What was that, Sunday afternoon into Monday night? I'll tell you what, I used to bounce back pretty good. Now it takes me a week to recover.
You're an old man. Hey, listen,
am.
you know what I did? You know what happened to me this winter? We've had so much snow. I mean, at one point, I think we had like 32 days in a row with snow on the ground. It's been freezing cold. I've got brick steps in front of my house, and I put so much salt on, my steps blew up. I'm like, the brick is all like breaking apart.
Yeah, we got a lot of that Trek decking down here in Brigantine. I'd be real careful what I put on that, too. It's the same thing. It just tears it apart.
A lot of potholes, too, right, on the roads?
Yeah, I almost hit one last night coming in.
All right, I'm going to send you a picture. Last night I called I announced the public address announcer for the Haddon Township boys basketball team. They played against New Egypt last night, and they lost. Haddon Township there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What's it? I like doing the announcing. It's like, except for these, my intern and my producer, Nikki, they're breaking my stones because I can't pronunciate names, and I'm 0 for 7 with that.
Yeah, it's funny. There's some of these names. This morning we have one where I'm always questioning, I'm like, is it this or is it that?
Right. All right, Fran. So playoffs are. You got districts in wrestling. You got the group playoffs right now. So give us a little rundown of what's going on in high school sports.
Yeah, it was a little rough start weather-wise. Of course, a lot of cancellations early in the week for the basketball. The state tournament's underway. Finally closed out round one, I think, last night. So some quarters began today. So boys, South Jersey Group 2, you got Cedar Creek, Middle Township, Pleasantville, and Lower Cape May all playing quarterfinals today. South Jersey Group 3, Ocean City moves on to the quarters. They're looking to defend their crown from last year. Mainland pulls off a big upset last night as a 15 seed. So they'll move into the quarters. They'll play Monday as well.
Wow.
And then, Group 4, AC, we were out watching that great Cape Atlantic League final last Saturday. Huge crowd. spilling out into the parking lot over at EAT High School. But AC takes care of business, wins by a point over Ocean City. But AC is going to host a quarterfinal game today. So, yeah, we're starting to get going. On the girls' side, you got Wildwood, Cedar Creek, Mainland girls who won their second straight Cape Atlantic title. They get going for the first time. They had a first-round bye. Ocean City, as a 13 seed on the girls' side, moves on. And then Egg Harbor Township's the number 2 seed in Group 4. They move on as well. So, yeah, a lot going on, a lot of games, great games again today. Locally, I'm going to try to shoot out and watch that Atlantic City team play. They've kind of been on a roll as of late. And then, as you mentioned, the wrestling district tournaments get underway. So the individual road to Atlantic City, that big tournament is always a great tournament in Atlantic City at Boardwalk Hall in a few weeks. So that all gets going today. So it's been a busy time at the high school level.
I know my good friend Rick Spackman, he's a volunteer coach with Matt Wolf down there at Middle Township. They had a great year last year, but Lower Cape May, they're the team. They're a pretty good wrestling program this year.
Yes, they lost a real close one in the state final last, I believe that was Sunday. They got that in right before the snowfall. I think it was like a 3 or 4 point decision. They have had a great year. They got a couple individuals, one who we will be highlighting at some point before the end of the season. It's had a fantastic season. But, they're individually, they'll be looking to do some great things. You'll see hopefully a couple of those Lower Cape May and a bunch of locals making it over to Atlantic City in a couple weeks. Even we got a couple girls as well. I think we highlighted in the past that have a real nice shot to get to the top of the medal podium. So.
All right, Fran, now it's time for your high school athletes in the spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township.
All right, today, with our boys athlete in the spotlight, we're going with Sean Burke, who's a junior from Mainland basketball. Mainland begins the postseason at a 15th seed, so it's a somewhat of a surprise that they're still around, and they have Burke to thank. The junior with the catalyst last night, collecting on 3 3-pointers, finished with a game-high 17 points in that 44-39 upset of second-seeded Shawnee from South Jersey Group 3 opening round action last evening. After playing sparingly as a sophomore, Burke has blossomed into the leading scorer for the Mustangs this season. He's averaging 12.6 points per game. He's posted a career-best 23 points on 3 separate occasions this year. And recently, he's really raised his game up a little bit, averaging nearly 5 points a game more in the past 4 games, 3 of which have been Mustang wins. And Burke also does play baseball for Mainland in the spring. Then on the girls' side, our girls' athlete in the spotlight is Tayson Parker, a senior from Atlantic City basketball. The senior leader on a very young Viking squad, Parker recently closed out her stellar career in style. Despite the first-round exit Thursday night, Parker netted 11 points in her final outing, surpassing the 1,000-point scored plateau for her career. She's a 4-year contributor who has led the Vikings in scoring the past 2 seasons, and she'll finish with over 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, and more than 100 games played in her career. So great stuff from Sean Burke, Mainland basketball, Tayson Parker, Atlantic City basketball. There are Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township athletes in the spotlight this week. As always, they will get a Philly Pretzel Factory gift card and free pretzel coupons to share with their teammates and coaches.
All right, Fran Mclaughlin, you do an outstanding job. Of course, get down to the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, get your pretzels orders. And I stopped by there last Sunday to say hi to you, Fran, but you were recovering from laying salt.
I was just preparing to go out. My wife did tell me finally this morning. My wife said she was mad at me. She wasn't talking to me. That's why she didn't tell me she just showed up. But that's a normal occasion. But, yeah, also on the sports scene, if you're going to that MAC basketball championship at Boardwalk Hall, what's that, begins at the end of next week or whatever, we have a kiosk in there. We'll be selling fresh Philly soft pretzels at our stand. So stop by on the concourse and come visit us if you're checking in some great basketball action in the MAC tournament coming up.
All right, Fran, as always, we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next weekend.
All right, thanks. Take care, guys.
There he is, Fran Mclaughlin, owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline, Nick Earnshaw.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, it's always fantastic. You ever walk in there and see all the pictures up on the wall?
Well, I went in Sunday.
Awesome.
They're all over the place.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. By the way, great crowd there at Haddon Township last night.
Good crowd?
Yeah, man, they were into it. Like these playoff games, high school basketball and high school wrestling, it's exciting stuff.
I love I love high school basketball. Me over at the community college, love watching the community college basketball games. Shout out to Coach Lou and Coach Chip. Unfortunately, their seasons didn't end the way they would like to, but man, it's always fun watching those type of games.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, should the Flyers be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? And are you tired of hearing about A.J. Brown? 609-403-0973 is the text board. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the second hour Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver.
Next up is the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we'll read some more text messages, and we'll wrap up the show. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Dad, I still can't believe how nice our new bathroom looks.
That's right, AG. We were so embarrassed by the sight of our old rundown bathroom, we thought a new bathroom was impossible until Connor Slocum from Install America approached us.
Now with the new bathroom, it feels like a new home.
They also install windows, doors, siding, and more. The crew was professional, fast, and did it right the first time. Family owned for over 70 years. Call Install America for a free estimate and financing options at 1-866-670-5213.
Thanks, Install America!
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQ Bar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
Most protein bars are packed with sugar, carbs, and unpronounceable ingredients. There's a much better option. I'm Will, and I crafted IQ Bar plant protein bars with clean, functional, delicious ingredients to empower doers like you with superior brain and body fuel.
Now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping when you text RADIO to 64,000. That's RADIO to 64,000.
Something good to know from First Bank of Sea Isle City. We have all of today's innovative banking products just like the big banks, but we offer something they can't. a personal community focus. Let's get you started with Bill Pay. You save time when you pay your bills online. It's fast, easy, and convenient. First Bank of Sea Isle City, a community bank that delivers more for you every day. Personal service, today's technology, from the people who truly care. Learn more at firstbankseaisle.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Stu studio, which is getting crowded, man, because coming up next is Hanging with Henning, and Alex is in here, Josh is in here.
A lot of hot air in here right
breaking
now.
my stones, man.
A lot of hot air.
By the way, I didn't get asked back to be the coach, and you know what? We were 16-0, Nick. You sold a championship game.
You got to preface this.
Well, I was the head coach of the Christ the
go.
King girls basketball team.
Yes.
They got 7 or 8 losses this year.
They fired a championship-winning head coach. You know?
I was the Bobby Knight of girls basketball.
I had pictures to prove it. I went to the championship game.
So,
throwing your arms up.
My daughter asked what a pick and roll was, and they don't think they answered it for her.
Oh no!
I have to tell her about that.
You got to teach her the pick and
roll.
And
I would be remiss
the
if
give and go.
By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't take a few minutes to rip Joe Flacco.
Oh God!
He went to Audubon where they you know what you went to Audubon, right?
Yeah, we gotta put it in the
green wave, which is algae in the water.
We gotta put it in the comments. Are you tired of hearing Billy rip Joe Flacco?
That'll never. Guess what? It's my show, and that'll never stop. That'll never, ever, ever stop. He big time to Schweiner, Nick.
You've gotten big time by plenty of people.
Hey, how
this
about
one just sticks in your crawl?
How about the coach? He big time. He just got fired.
Tony Dungy did get fired.
Right? See what
from
happens
Sunday Night Football. He did big time me. I was witness to that one. I saw that one. I was right next to you when that happened. He big time.
You pointed him out to me. I didn't even realize it was him. He was so unassuming.
I created the big time.
All right, we got a couple more texts to read. Off. You said or no?
No, we don't have any more texts. Jack and I've been going back and forth with Jack and CFC.
Did somebody rip you on the text board?
Yeah, they were ripping me. It was about my philosophy if I were a GM. I'm all about tearing it down and building it back up and acquiring assets.
Pass the mic over to Josh. Josh, our text board question is, and since you got a big smile on your face, then you must be in a good mood. So let me ask you this. So if you were the GM for the Flyers, would you be a buyer or seller for the Flyers right now? They're 8 points out of a wild card spot.
You might not like my answer.
Just give it to me, brother.
Both.
You can't you can't walk,
here's why.
You can't walk the fence, can you?
Because I would unload Couturier. I would unload Ristolainen.
Okay.
But I would also try to get young defensemen in return. This team has not had good defensemen in like decades.
Right.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Who's the last great defenseman? Mark Howe?
Desjardins.
Desjardins. All right.
Pronger was old at that point.
Yeah, but he was he was always hurt.
Always hurt.
Yeah, he was always hurt.
By the time he got to Philadelphia, he would walk through the hallway and he would get
All right,
hurt.
let me ask you this question, Josh. Vladar, can he be your goalie of the future? Can he win a cup for you?
Maybe. I mean, again, who's in front of him? Is it you and me, or is it a real defenseman?
He's got a 2.44 goals against.
I mean, Cam York might as well be Nick Earnshaw over here. Like that guy whiffs and waves all the time. He's like Matador.
Josh, what is my motto?
Your motto is big guys beat up on little guys.
There you go. That's the key ingredient.
But the problem is that if you go through hockey history, there's plenty of small guys you would love to have.
Yeah, but I think the Flyers have too many small guys.
I think the Flyers have no defensemen aside from one guy.
Right. What's coming up with Hanging with Henning today?
Oh, we got some hockey talk coming up.
There you go, eh?
We got Scott Laughlin from Sirius XM Radio joining us at 1:25.
Okay.
NFL and Eagles talk with Rob Motti at 12:25, and Holy Spirit High School graduate Josh Popper. He's the undefeated heavyweight. He'll be fighting next Saturday at Tropicana. So we got a jam-packed show. Alex is in studio with me today. I think he's wearing one of his lacrosse shirts.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got the Harvard.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Billy, I got a quick question for you.
All right.
Because I kind of heard you guys talk about this on the way in. So, would Billy Schweim or will Billy Schweim not trade A.J. Brown?
Can I say it all depends? I mean, if he's a huge cancer, if he's a problem and he wants out of here, yeah, let's accommodate it. But I'm not going to get rid of him for the 31st first round pick overall. I want more. I want a king's ransom for him. He's a great talent. And, I got it right in front of me. Howie Roseman said we're looking to improve in all areas, and we don't do that by subtracting.
And then he also said he'll take all phone calls.
Yeah, well, he's going to entertain the ideas. All right. We're looking forward to Josh hanging with Josh Henning after the broadcast today. The locker room crew, we're going to go to lunch, huh, guys?
Gotta find a place to go to lunch.
Yeah,
I'm starving.
How about we spin the wheel, right? We got a few places we can go to.
Yeah, we got a couple we can go to.
I know Nick wants to get down to Charlie's because he wants to see his pictures.
Yeah, I want to see my pictures up there before Clemic. Before Clemic's jersey gets up there.
How about that? We'll have to talk with Jimmy Thomas.
Yeah, I got to find out.
How come Clemic's jersey's not hanging
Still
up?
not. It's been a year. It's been a year. Maybe longer.
Oh, that's great.
Maybe I think longer than a year now.
Tomorrow on the program, we're going to have Mr. Negadelphia, PJ Corda, checking in, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. And, of course, Paul Lundholm will be doing the spring training report live from Clearwater again. We'll have him tomorrow. And then don't forget, the following week, we're going to have Tommy Green back for On the Mount with Tommy Green, brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. So we can't wait for baseball season to start. And look forward to maybe we'll go down. We'll watch a little Phillies baseball. We have the Flyers on today at
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. They're playing the Bruins.
It's a Boston weekend.
We got to beat the Bruins. I want like a 7-3 win today, Nick.
Out of all the teams you hate, of your sports hate,
wow,
are the Bruins 2, 3? Cowboys got to be 1, right?
Cowboys are number 1. I would have to say Bruins and the Celtics are tied. I can't stand either one of those.
What about the Mets?
You know what? I don't have a disdain for the Mets except for during the playoffs.
I hate the Mets.
My good friend, Mr. Met, Jeff Dowling. We have all fun and good fun and games playing with him. But at the end of the day, it's more fun to beat the Mets than lose.
I think it's Cowboys 1 for me, and then the Knicks and the Mets are tied for second.
How about you, Aaron? Who's your number 1 villain in sports?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Well, she's a hockey girl. So
with hockey, I think the Bruins.
Do you hate the Rangers?
The Rangers? Oh, no. Not right now. They're a mess now.
Because they're inconsequential. They're in dead
like,
last place.
I don't have to hate them. They don't do anything, so. Yeah,
so you hate the Penguins, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the rivalry's not fully there. I think the Claude Giroux, Sidney Crosby, that was a great rivalry between the two of them.
Yeah, see, she makes a good point, Nick, and this has a lot to do with the hatred. There's no years in past, you'd have villains, right? People that you really like. Kasparaitis from the Penguins back in the day, everybody hated him. Ty Domi when he was with Toronto, people, you know what I mean? They're villains, like Matthew Barnaby from the Sabres.
Yeah, Crosby was a villain.
Everybody in the Dallas Cowboys except for Roger Staubach.
Every Cowboy.
I always love Roger Staubach though.
But
I mean, you have to have a villain to really despise.
Jerry Jones, perfect villain.
Jerry Jones, yeah, but he's not on the field.
He's the owner.
Yeah. Well, I know you see his face in the press box.
Yeah, you don't hate him, and you don't hate that face when they. I love when they show him because he's always upset because they're always losing.
Yeah,
because they haven't gotten past the second round in 30 years. So I love when they show Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have hatred for Jerry Jones. I think I'm more of a. It just makes me laugh when they show his reaction to when they get beat.
The whole Dallas, no, they're the worst. The worst.
All right, I want to thank Paul Lundholm. He's doing a great job for us covering the Phillies down there at spring training. We'll talk to him tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. I want to thank Fran Mclaughlin from the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township with his high school athletes in the spotlight. As always, Nick Earnshaw, really appreciate everything you do. And Erin Ewing, you're doing an outstanding job. We appreciate that. Tomorrow on the program, like I said, we'll have Mr. Negadelphia, PJ Corda. My twin brother, Bobby Schwein, will be in here, so Erin will be wearing the stripes. Thank you, Erin Ewing, for all your work. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schwatter. Stay tuned for Hanging with Henning next, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program